Hey there, creative friends. We are at the start of a brand new year, and I'm feeling very organized and excited to kind of get back into the swing of work. So, I thought that I'm going to do this little video and share with you what I'm planning to do with my art business in 2024. And I have a lot of plans, okay? It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to try some stuff I've never done before. I'm going to try and make some other things bigger and just really just really try and make it my focus. It is my focus. This is my full-time job. And I'm very lucky to have it as my full-time job. But I run a business that has many branches and is not straightforward or easy to explain. But today I'm going to just tell you what my goals are. I hope that sounds okay. 2023 was a really big year for my art business, especially because I started this YouTube channel, which has grown so much, and I'm very grateful for that. So it's looking a little bit different for 2024 than I might have otherwise anticipated. And we're going to chat while I make this little watercolor painting, which is of a goose. And you can see I've got the sketch sorted out. And yeah, so let's just chat and paint. I've been planning my upcoming year using Notion. I've tried all the planning tools like everyone has. I also have a paper planner that I like, but right now Notion is working for me. Eventually I'll fall off of it. I know I will, but that's what I'm doing. So it's been really helpful in kind of just clarifying what I want to do with each facet of my business. But my priority is always to have as much free time as possible. That may be hard to believe based on all the goals I'm going to tell you, but I think I'm a pretty hardworking person, and I'm also very efficient. And I've also been doing all of this I've been self-employed for, 7 years. So this is not my first time trying to figure all this stuff out. But there is some new stuff, and everything feels pretty manageable, I think. And also a lot of my goals are double duty. Like, I'm doing this thing for my art business, but I'm also going to put it on YouTube. So it makes it easier when you double up on the purpose of things. Okay, so let's get into my list of goals for my art business for 2024. The first thing I want to do is build out my art portfolio. I put out a video last week that was about my new art style, and my goal is basically to create a big collection that I can use for art licensing. I'm looking for illustrations and also patterns and standalone clip art. So I'm trying to just build a big collection of that I can use on products, on merchandise. Again, like I said, for licensing or just for anything. So building out my illustration portfolio, which is mostly digital, a little bit of watercolor, I guess, as well, like this piece. But yeah, so that's a really big goal because obviously the core of an art business is the art. So yeah. My second goal is I want to change my online store from being always open to having just a couple of launches per year. I know lots of other small artist businesses or accounts also do the multi-year drops. And I think that model is going to work for me, especially because I'm doing a lot of traveling this year. I'm taking the whole month of May off. I'm planning to do some bigger trips later in the year as well. So I need to be able to work around that. And I think it will just be a bit more strategic to do a couple of launches during the year. In terms of markets, my goals around markets, I'm going to be scaling back significantly. 2023, I did a lot of markets. I was doing weekly ones, and that was fun. I really enjoyed it, and I made a lot of friends, sold lots of cool stuff, but it was just not, I don't feel like it was the best use of my time because I had to spend so much time preparing for those markets. So I'm only doing a few limited markets this year, and I am prioritizing juried shows. So shows that have applications that go to a jury and you have to wait and find if you get in. Those shows are infinitely more profitable for me and have much bigger crowds in my area. So I'm going to just be prioritizing those kinds of shows. And actually the first show I have lined up is for the end of April right now. So that's lots of time for me to build out my collection. Another goal that I have is I want to finish my full annual card catalog. So I do sell greeting cards as one of the things that I have, and I wholesale those as well. And I've been working to try and create my whole seasonal catalog. And that just means making art for all of the holidays, or cards with art on them. And then also enough birthday, anniversary, wedding, all the major card giving things. I have a lot of cards in my collection. I think I have over 30, but I don't feel like I've fully hit all of the things I need to hit. So finishing that card catalog is, I guess that's also part of my art portfolio, but specifically about cards. So I want to be able to do that this year. Another goal is to start working with manufacturers for some of my products. I love making things by hand, obviously, but my goal is to scale up my art business, and there comes a point where you just can't be making notepads by hand. So I'm going to be trying that out. Actually, this month in January, I'm going to connect with a manufacturer I've identified and get some samples made. And if I like them, then I'll proceed. And my whole Q1 goal for manufacturing is just to get some inventory made so that I can have it for those April shows. So that's kind of new for me. I've worked with manufacturers for other things, but not for my art business before. So I'm kind of excited to see what I'm able to make that way, and see maybe my art become more profitable for me because there's less labor in the manufacturing. Fingers crossed. So that's something new. And related to that, I'd also like to expand my wholesale business. So right now I'm just wholesaling greeting cards, but I'd like to be able to wholesale other stationery and other products. So again, once the margins are better, when I'm having things manufactured in bulk, then I'm able to work with more stores. And I think that'll be really cool. I love being able to go in a store and see my stuff there. And I've had that privilege in a few different stores over the years. Like I've had my books in bookstores, I've had my cards in stationery stores, but it's fun and I like it and I want to do more of that. So yeah, getting stuff manufactured is going to be good for my online store, my markets, and my wholesale business. And another goal, or I guess my last art business specific goal, is just trying some new stuff with my Etsy stores. I have a bunch of Etsy stores which are right now all only digital products. And they don't necessarily relate to my art business so much. So I just want to grow those. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity there because I love doing design work. I'm not just an artist. I love doing design. So one of the things I'd like to try and do is a sticker shop, like a sticker only shop, separate from just my regular store. And I'm currently doing some research about that. I've learned about some options with print on demand for stickers, which I think could be a good option. Anyways, I don't really have a concrete thing about that, but it's something that I'm thinking about and I'd like to try, and I'd also like to document for my YouTube channel. So those are basically my art business goals. Some of them seem big, other ones just seem like hard work, but they all seem pretty fun to me, which is good because I've made this my life, so I better find it fun. I have a couple of non-art specific goals that I can add here. You may know that I teach on Skillshare. I have 17 classes up on there that are graphic design and some other related courses. So I didn't really publish a lot of courses in 2023. I just had a hard time focusing on it, but I'm very clear. I have a list of script. Actually, I have more than a list of course ideas. I have many course scripts already written. I just need to produce them, which can be a bit time consuming. So my goal is to launch a bunch of those new Skillshare courses I've been sitting on in the winter and spring of this year. And I'd also like to keep growing my art channel. I posted my first ever video for this channel on March 1st of 2023, and it took a couple months to get some steam rolling, but I got monetized by August 1st, so I think that's 5 months exactly. So I'm really proud of how that's grown, and it's given me a lot of confidence to keep working on it and see how far I get. So that's kind of a goal, is just to keep growing my art channel. And luckily, a lot of the things I mentioned as goals for my art business make great content. And I know that you all appreciate or seem to appreciate stuff about art business, as well as, stuff on how to make products. I'm still getting a feel for what my audience likes. I get some people really like my studio vlogs, but it's a very small minority compared to the number of people who like when I do a notepad tutorial. And I don't want to just be a channel of kind of soulless manufacturing. I'd like it to actually be something that's fun and personal. So I'm still just kind of finding my feet with that, but I think I'm going in the right direction. And all the comments you all leave me really, really help, because it helps me know like, oh, people seem to be really liking this idea or something when I put out a new video. It's very easy for me to slip into teacher mode, I guess, because I don't know, I just have that tendency to want to share my knowledge, even when maybe it'd be better if I just clammed up and did something different. Like I'll do tons of videos sitting there and just talking and telling you things I've learned about art business, but I need to be spending more time sitting down and painting or drawing, like I'm doing in this video. So yeah, just I'm still figuring it all out, but it's really fun, and I love making videos, and I love having a community here and talking to all of you. So yeah, I guess it's just a goal to keep ambiguously growing that and doing my best. In terms of actual numbers, like, I don't know, it'd be great if I could hit 20,000 followers this year, or subscribers on YouTube, but we'll see, Well, that's pretty much it for my goals for this year. I'm feeling refreshed from a little bit of a break. I'm feeling optimistic that I'm actually going to be able to pull off everything I have planned. Like I said, I'm using Notion right now to organize my work, and I'm basically just giving myself one main task a day. I'm finding that pretty helpful to keep me from being overwhelmed, because I'm one of those people that has ideas and I feel like I need to act on them right away, and that's not I don't know, it's not conducive to an organized workflow. So I find that if I give myself one thing I have to do every day, as soon as I get that done and the rest of the day is free, then I can make a sculpture or paint a painting or go to the coffee shop or lay on the couch and have a nap. Like, it gives myself a lot more freedom, and I think it's keeping me from being overwhelmed and getting paralyzed by the number of things I have to do. I mean, it's really overwhelming if I say, oh, I want to make a video a week all year, and that's 52 videos. 52 videos feels really overwhelming. But I'm trying to break it down into like, okay, well, today all I have to do is write scripts for videos, or I need to just edit, and it's easier to just, eat the elephant in little bites, I guess. But I feel like this whole work style is something that I really learned when I was in grad school, because I'm used to managing myself and juggling a lot of things at once, being very self-directed and just trying not to burn out, I guess. And I feel like I've kind of figured that out. Now I say this, and like a month from now I could have a total crash. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm taking May off to travel, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's my birthday in May, and I usually try and travel for it. And I'm doing some fun stuff with my family. So I'm really looking forward to that, but it gives me a lot of fuel for the fire to work hard January to the end of April, and then have everything queued up so that I'm still having videos come out and courses come out and everything during that time I'm taking off. And I'm taking it off, but I'm planning to do like some art trips and make some art content while traveling over in Europe. So I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited about this year. So that's basically it. Those are my goals for 2024. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about them. Maybe they inspired you a little bit. I would definitely recommend sitting down and just kind of working out your year in quarters, the 4 quarters of the year, because I think that makes it so much more manageable than trying to plan the whole 12 months. Because a year from now, things could look totally different. But 3 months at a time, I can handle 3 months at a time. If you are interested in seeing more of my art, I'm posting very regularly on Instagram, and I have a very small Instagram following because I don't really do a lot of reels, and I don't really know how to use hashtags anymore. So my audience there is petite, strong but mighty. So if you'd like to join me there, I'm happy to chat or whatever. Like, I get people messaging me every now and then asking for some advice on their art business or just chatting about different things. And I'm always happy to hear from everybody. I'm a slow replier because I'm trying not to be on my phone too much. But yeah, it generally puts a smile on my face to see people reaching out. So don't be afraid to. All right, I will wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed before and somehow you stumbled here without subscribing, then gosh, if you like this video, you're probably gonna like my other stuff. So please do consider joining our little community here. And yeah, I hope you had a restful holiday season. If not, at least some moments of peace or rest for yourself. I know it's not always an easy one, but we got a fresh year ahead and hopefully good things happen. That's kind of the most you can hope for, right? All right, you take care and we'll chat later. Bye.